What if I told you some of the most jaw-dropping, drool-worthy supercars in history have pulled off the ultimate disappearing act? And I don't mean some neighbor's beat-up Civic getting swiped at Walmart. I'm talking about machines worth more than entire skyscrapers. Cars that collectors would literally sell organs for, just straight up gone. No wreckage, no auction trail, not even a shady listing on Craigslist. And here's the kicker. These aren't just random cars, these are icons. Ferrari's tied to Formula One legends. Lamborghinis immortalized on the big screen. Even James Bond's Aston Martin packed with gadgets. They all vanished. So buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into the insane, the bizarre, and the flat-out unbelievable stories of stolen supercars that vanished without a trace. Let's kick this off with the heavyweight champion of missing rides, the Bugatti Type 57 SC La Voiture Noire. This wasn't just any car. This was Jean Bugatti's personal pride and joy, the ultimate prototype. And only one was ever built. One. You're more likely to see Elvis buying coffee at Starbucks than run into another La Voiture Noire. Back in 1941, as German forces swept into France, the car was being transported to Bordeaux. The idea was simple: keep it safe from the Nazis, but it never arrived. Gone. Like it slipped through a crack in reality. Decades of rumors followed. Some claimed it was hidden in a French barn. Others swore it was smuggled across borders and tucked away in a secret collection. But nothing was ever confirmed. Today, experts estimate it could be worth more than $100 million. That's not just a car. That's the Mona Lisa on wheels. That's forget about your retirement plan. This car is the retirement plan. And until it resurfaces, it remains the holy grail of missing supercars. But if a war can swallow a Bugatti whole, imagine what happens when thieves set their sights on a Ferrari belonging to a Formula One driver. 1995, the San Marino Grand Prix. Formula One veteran Gerhard Berger is in the zone. Out on track, chasing lap times, fighting for points. Meanwhile, back in the paddock, his personal Ferrari F512M is being swiped. Yes. While he was racing Ferrari, someone was literally stealing his Ferrari. It's like robbing a pizza delivery guy while he's inside delivering pizza. The car, valued at around 350,000 pounds, vanished without a trace. No leads, no whispers, nothing. For 28 years, it became one of motorsport's strangest mysteries. Where do you hide a Ferrari that rare? You can't just take it through a car wash and hope nobody notices. Then, in 2024, it finally resurfaced. During a pre-purchase inspection in the UK, investigators noticed the paperwork didn't add up. Turns out the car had been shipped to Japan on forged documents, before somehow making its way back to Europe. The police recovered it, but the big question remains. Where did it spend those missing decades? In a billionaire's garage? Hidden under a tarp in some Tokyo warehouse? Maybe it spent 20 years trapped between two Lamborghinis in a collector's garage and nobody noticed. And speaking of disappearing acts, ever heard of a Lamborghini that starred in a movie and then pulled its own Italian Job? 1969. The Italian Job hits theaters. Michael Caine, minis blasting through streets, and front and center, an orange Lamborghini Miura. That car didn't just appear in the film, it became part of cinematic history. But after filming wrapped, poof. The Miura was sold and then gone for 50 years. Fans searched, historians searched, even Lamborghini themselves tried to track it down. Nothing. Then in 2015, the mystery cracked. A Miura in a private collection turned out to be the exact film car. The proof? Unique details matched perfectly with the one on screen. And here's the kicker, the owner had no clue. They were just sitting on one of the most famous movie cars ever made. Imagine buying an old comic book at a flea market and realizing it's the original Action Comics #1. That's the level of crazy we're talking about. But while this Lambo got its Hollywood comeback, not every missing legend is that lucky. Some vanish into the shadows for decades, like the Ferrari F40. The Ferrari F40 isn't just another Ferrari. It was Enzo Ferrari's final masterpiece, the last model he personally approved before his death. Raw, unfiltered, it was Ferrari's mic drop moment. And only about 1,300 were ever built. So when one was stolen from outside a hotel in Italy, it wasn't just theft. It was like someone snatching the crown jewels from under a guard's nose. And then, nothing. For 24 years, the F40 became a ghost. No sightings, no insurance claims, no chopped up parts showing up on the black market. Just silence. Finally, thanks to Christopher Marinello, a lawyer who specializes in hunting down stolen art and luxury goods, the car was recovered. But here's the thing, nobody knows where it was hiding all those years. Some believe it sat quietly in a private collection. Others think it was hidden abroad under a fake identity. Honestly, maybe it was just parked in some underground garage next to a dusty Fiat Panda. Wherever it was, one fact is clear. It pulled off one of the longest disappearing acts in automotive history. But sometimes, the craziest thefts don't even involve outsiders. Sometimes the thief is the owner. 1991. A British showroom reports 4 ultra-rare Ferraris stolen. Models from the 50s worth millions. The police think it's a slick professional job. A real Ocean's 11 move, but plot twist. It wasn't master criminals, it was the showroom owner himself. Yep, he dismantled his own cars, hid the parts, and then tried to cash in on the insurance. Talk about stealing from yourself. The aftermath? The cars were never fully recovered. Pieces turned up here and there, but the complete Ferraris, still missing to this day. And let's be real, if you're dismantling your own Ferraris, maybe you don't deserve them in the first place. And that brings us to our final vanishing act, the most stylish one of them all. James Bond's Aston Martin DB5. The Goldfinger, the classic Bond film. And the star, the Aston Martin DB5. Machine guns, spinning plates, ejector seat. This wasn't just a car, it was practically a co-star. After the movie, it toured events, dazzled fans, and then one day, it was gone. No trace, no ransom note, nothing. Bond fans worldwide have been hunting for it ever since. Some swear it's tucked away in a billionaire's secret vault. Others fear it was stripped and destroyed decades ago. Either way, the DB5 remains the most famous missing movie car in the world. And unlike Bond, this one may never make a dramatic comeback. So what do all these cases prove? That even the most iconic, valuable, and heavily guarded cars can vanish. From Bugatti swallowed by war, to Ferrari stolen under the nose of an F1 driver, to Lamborghinis lost for 50 years, to Bond's DB5 that's still missing today. Combined, these cars represent hundreds of millions of dollars in lost automotive history. Some have resurfaced after decades. Others may never be seen again. Are they sitting in dusty barns? Locked away in private vaults? Or are some truly gone forever? That's the mystery. So, what do you think? Where are these cars hiding? Secret collections? Forgotten garages? Or lost to time? Drop your theories in the comments. I want to hear the wild ones. And if you love mysteries wrapped in horsepower, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because the next story might just make you double check your garage. And maybe install a few lasers while you're at it.